Recording in progress.
What it do, what it do, what it do. It is your boy, Andrew Schultz, aka Mr. Goody Two Shoes. And who am I with? As always, Joseph Huggins, aka Old Man Huggie. Talk shit or get off the pod, episode 219. In 1 hour, we're gonna end an entire civilization. Welcome, motherfuckers. What's up?
What's up, dude?
Were you worried? Were you celebrating?
Was I celebrating?
Yeah, war crime o'clock.
I drink my horchata. I think about the war crimes. Que hora es, Holmes? It's not Modelo time.
Okay.
It's war crime time.
It's Gulf of Mexico time.
I just wish I could do that like effortlessly in conversations. I know people who can.
I bet you do.
What is that? I'm just jealous.
1 second. Hold on.
Oh, he's got his fuckboy shorts on. Look out. You didn't have your headphones on, so you didn't hear that, Holmes. I said, look out. He's got his fuckboy shorts on, Holmes.
I was just...
Didn't deny it. Didn't. Yeah.
What do you want from me, bro?
It's Wednesday. This is one.
My fuckboy shorts? I mean, they're
I don't
just...
know. This one.
Yeah. Remember, I told you my therapist says I'm not a good fuckboy.
That's true.
I had this like crazy situation
Doesn't
with
mean
my...
you're not. Just means you're not good at it.
Right. And
it's like,
she was,
hey, I
she was
play
specific...
pro basketball, but like, but I'm on a 10-year. I'm constantly on 10-day contracts.
Right. Well, she was saying it was in the context of that that I was catching feelings too quickly. That's why I was not the good fuckboy anymore.
Continue, therapist. Please enlighten me more.
She was saying like she was saying that if you in the past I could fuck and eject, kick him out the bed and move on. Now I'm like, hey, you want to go get breakfast? And she's saying that those things are compatible. I think that was it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I like her more. Shout out therapist.
Well, I was gonna say with my health insurance, I haven't seen her in a while, since before Valentine's Day, and a lot has happened since then, and and
she probably assumes as much. She's
no. What happened was so like I switched, like I updated my health plan with Kaiser, and apparently and apparently they it was like they gave me 60 days. They pre-approved me for this plan for 60 days, but like it normally takes them 45 days to process my application, so therefore there's 2 weeks of an overlap of like where I'll be pre-approved and then actually approved, except for they were running behind. And I didn't even know I was pre-approved. I just thought they just switched the plan. So 60 days are up. All of a sudden, like March 1st, all of a sudden I don't have health insurance anymore. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I find out like this whole process thing. And so anyways, I haven't had health insurance. So I had to cancel my therapy appointment. And and just anyway, so I haven't seen her. And so anyways, yesterday I got back they finally processed my application. Now I have health insurance again. So now I get scheduled with the therapist, and
shout out.
Aww. Shout out. Also, never mind.
Also what?
I'm in California.
Okay.
And well, we've talked about the Ozempic pandemic.
Yeah, we were on that first.
Well, Ozempic's like GLP-1, right? There's this new drug out there, GLP-3. It's supposed to be crazier. I started doing it.
What is it supposed to do?
It's like more metabolic than GLP ones. It's like more weight loss. I started
For
it
what?
just because I just got it to connect. Um,
You got the GLP-3 plug.
yeah,
This has come
yeah.
full circle.
I know it's crazy. I started it 2 weeks ago.
So you were doing it 2 episodes and not and keeping it
I,
from the
I well,
listeners, bro.
I
You
was
were
wondering.
on the Zemp. You were on the Zemp and you didn't say shit to anybody for 2 stodes, bro.
I was wondering
Two
if I should.
sods, dude.
I was thinking like maybe I don't say anything and just see what happens, and then like see if like everybody's like, "Oh, dude, what you in shape?" And then I could tell y'all. But then I
Secret
was like,
lives of Ozempic
but
bros,
but this
dude.
is what
What the
happened,
hell?
dude. This is what happened. I gained 5 pounds the first week. I'm the only motherfucker who gained weight on the GLP-3.
Well, how much have you lost since?
Well, it's only been it hasn't this is the second week that I took the second dose Monday, and we're recording this on a Wednesday, so
So
it's like I'm like 9 days, 10 days in.
I've been like grinding my ass off at work. So whenever my work's chill, bro, I put on like so much weight. Like it drives me nuts. In the past 2.5 weeks, I went riding yesterday, which was super therapeutic, super peaceful. I rode like almost like a good like I don't know like 10, 12 miles. Like it was really nice. But since work's been crazy and I've been back on the grind, down 17 pounds.
Ooh.
Dead ass. Just like, because I'm constantly moving so much that when I'm not, I'm just like, bleh. But I went riding yesterday, which was really nice. So I've been trying to be better about it. But, I mean, thanks for being honest. We all appreciate you for being truthful with the listeners that we're on the Zemp now.
This is more than Zen, dude. This is something else.
The
This is
next
not.
level. You're on the, you upgraded.
My bottle says it's only for the use of animals on it. You know what I'm saying?
So you're on the ivermectin. You heard it here first. Mr. Goody is on
I
ivermectin.
do have I do have the ivermectin plug.
Yeah, yes. Well, if you need ivermectin,
Yeah, Joey Rogan, hit me up, Joey.
yeah.
Um, Joey Bag of
Ooh, that
Donuts.
would be the beginning of a better friendship. You and Joey Bags, because then
No,
you're the plug. He's like, hey, look, like,
I'm like
what do you
I'm
want
like
me to say, man? I'm a bitch. All right,
uh,
there, I'm a bitch. Look, give me that ivermectin, bro.
I'm like HS Tiki Taki where I'm selling the
Dude,
shit.
that kid is so ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, total sidebar, and I gotta put my horchata in a big ass mug down. That HS Tiki Taki shit,
Oh
based
man,
off of the name. Never heard of him before. The name alone lets me know you are
so
just
it's so British, so
such a
British, dude.
schmucky piece of shit. Like, and then like it's all like this gotcha stuff, and then his mom's around. His mom is so cringe. Like everything is so cringe.
Is she?
Yes.
I thought she was like very anti all of his shit.
No, at the if you watched it, did you watch the whole documentary? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then at the end, whenever they try to have like the got you moment, and he's like recording him, and then he's like in their house. The mom's sitting there like smoking cigs in the house, like a trashy ass, just fucking what? I'm sorry. Like, I mean, sidebar, like smoking cigs. I mean, that's a tick for me. My mom used to smoke
Oh
cigs in the
well,
house, '90s
okay.
style. Like,
Virginia
nah,
Slims.
Virginia Slims inside. It's like, nah, bro. Like, that's just, it ain't it. It's just like trashy as shit.
Well, okay, so my HS Tiki Taki, the homie. Uh,
Oh.
I mean, how about this? He's a colleague. He's a colleague, fellow
Oh,
fellow
no.
fellow streamer of the
Oh.
manosphere.
No, keep me out of that.
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I'm joking. Uh, I have been asked that like before, like
Is this a manosphere
podcast,
podcast?
like when I have to
No.
yeah, I know. But he talk shit about OnlyFans, and like he said, like he would like disown his like daughter if she was on OnlyFans.
But he
It's
owns a
disgusting.
company that
But
promotes it. He
yeah,
managing
but
a company.
on his page, he's promoting. He's like a fucking pimp of like OnlyFans people, and he's like whatever. He's like someone can make a buck, you know. But that's what I guess that was my whole
She's a
analogy.
slag. You're like, oh, dude, that guy's so cringy. And the name HS Tiki Talkie. But his mom's in on it. They're all in on it. And he's just gotten more cringe since. He's just like a
You've
dumbass.
been keeping up.
No, after that, it was on Piers. And he was like saying like he was gonna
Yeah,
fuck
how often
Piers
are you watching
Morgan.
Pierce?
Piers. I just saw the clips where he's like, I'm trying to fuck your wife or some shit to Piers Morgan on his show.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I
He's a
agree.
total douche.
Fuck that guy. He sucks.
Yeah, total douche. Total douchebag.
But so I'll just keep you guys posted on the
Yeah,
GLP3.
let us know how it goes. Where do you have to stick it? Is it in your stomach? Do you stick your stomach?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it
Stomach
hurt?
or tummy?
It's both of them, your stomach and your tummy. You combine them, it's
No,
your
it doesn't hurt
stomach.
at all. Like I was like confused if I did it right the first time because I was like that was it. Um,
Are you not eating? So what's happening with that?
Now I am eating. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Uh, I'll say that I like burp randomly now.
Okay.
But that's like the only side effect.
Okay. Well, I guess it could be worse. I had a encounter where just bumped into. I've been just having this happen a bunch lately. Seventh grade English teacher. I bumped into my seventh, like my seventh, like well, yeah, same school, but like my seventh grade English teacher, like arbitrarily, it was crazy as
Who
shit.
was yours? Because mine was not great.
I Miss Pulse. She was the homie.
Oh, no, I'm thinking ninth grade. I'm thinking ninth
Yeah,
grade.
no, it was super cool. It was super random, but
Pulse.
super awesome. Yeah, it's way back when.
Dude,
That
I
was
couldn't name any of my teachers at this
I
point
could
besides like
name. I'm
Miss
pretty
Davis, Miss
sure.
Scarborough.
Pretty sure I could name every single teacher I ever had.
I know it's weird, but you still live in the hood, and you like
No, I just also have like one of those memories where I could recall a story that you might not remember, and you'd be like, "Oh shit, that did happen." I just always have that
Well, I think
memory.
I have that kind of memory too. I'm just really bad with names.
True, I guess. Yeah, I just have it with like events, people, stuff like that. So I could tell you like when I was talking to her, it was like I could name all the teachers on the team. It was pretty funny. And then I was making fun of one of them, and she was like, "Oh shit, that bitch did do that all the time. That's hilarious." I was like, "Damn."
And I was also drinking a lot during this time.
Seventh grade?
Yeah.
Okay, well, live your life, boy. And now on GLP threes, look at you now. Let's go, bam, bam, bam.
We'll see. Yeah, it's supposedly like a low dosage, like, and I'm supposed to like build it up.
What else can that keep you from doing?
Can't
Like, are
keep
you
me from
mogging
doing
right? Are
nothing.
you gonna be like,
I
you
mean,
gonna
I'm
be
always mogging you on this
face,
motherfucker.
face maxing? You're done gesturing.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm on an ascension to become a Chad,
Did you
is what I'm trying to
watch
say.
that?
The clavicular.
A Giga Chat? Yeah. Did you watch that interview with Channel Five? Listening to him talk was
Watch the whole thing. I could not believe what happened. Like where he like I was like, trying to explain this to somebody, and I'm like, and then at the end he's like, you didn't ask me one question about looks maxing, and then like Andrew Callahan's like thrown off. He's like, what? He's like, no, I asked you like 40 questions about looks maxing, and what I think it like really what was happening was clavicular was like, um, meaning like about how Andrew Callahan could looks max himself. And he's like, so you're telling me that you just wake up every day and look in the mirror and and you're happy with it? And then Andrew Callahan's like, yeah, pretty much. He goes, dude, that's so disingenuous. And it's like, if Clavicular just can't even like fathom that like people are like have like good self-esteem, even if they're not like
that
bone smashing.
that you can be confident.
Yeah, it's just
Like
like
like you
unbelievable to him.
like you can't be confident without.
I will say though that he was like less. of an idiot than I thought. I thought he was like out there crazy, and he's out there like his mind is like fucked from the internet for sure. But like he was a little bit more on the level than I was expecting.
I mean,
Until the end. Until the end.
he's like a fake intellectual.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
like so you he would.
I was expecting like a fucking like can't even talk to this person at all.
It's
Makes sense.
wild the and maybe this is just a product of the times. But when I think about people like him, I'm always drawn back to the idea, and this will sound it doesn't sound bad. It's just like very topical. But whenever like Epstein would host these people, and he would host all these intellectuals, and you hear how they talk about him in these conversations and how he had nothing to contribute, nothing to really say, would talk like and pretend to be smart. And it's like it's like almost the same thing where he's like you're a pseudo intellectual. You're not really smart. You don't really know what you're talking about, but you insist on being involved in the conversation. Would argue just to argue. Like that's because to say that you look
But
like
how
that.
old is he though? How old is he? Because like that's what I think it's just like
But
he's gonna in 10 years he's gonna realize that he was an idiot.
yeah, but what I am saying, yes, but no, because the way the internet works now is it's just reaffirming he's become rich, he's become famous based off of these beliefs. So why is he going to walk away
No,
from them?
I just mean like in the way that he talks to people, not like in what he's the looks maxing things. Like
Like,
he'll
because he's
probably
like a brain,
he'll,
he talks in brain rot,
yeah,
you know. So I mean,
he's
and
fluent in brain rot.
and whenever if you're asking somebody, so you're telling me you wake up every day and you're okay with that, and he's like, that's so disingenuous.
Right.
Yeah, saying that that's disingenuous is probably that's one of the last words I'd use to describe that. Like I mean,
No,
because
but I think he really believes that like that everybody's waking up like miserable because they don't look like
no, I
whoever
know.
the.
So that's like that, but that's how stupid he is.
I agree.
Like in his choice of words, he's just proving how stupid he is.
Right. I just don't understand why it got hostile at the end. Like it was almost like it was just weird. Like you didn't ask me one question about looks max. It was like the whole fucking interview was about it. Like I thought I learned so much more about it, like that I realized that I knew. And then he was like, "You did not even talk to me about it at all." I was like, "What?" I just spent like an hour and a half of like
Yeah,
looks maxing conversation that I like could have like dealt with like or not had to deal with.
Andrew just doesn't like give a shit. So that's he doesn't care. Well, he cares about like what they're talking about in the interview, but then but like he doesn't like give a shit. Like, oh my god, I get to be around this guy. Thank you so much. So there's none of that follow up like he gets from all these other buffoons that he'll interview or have on or do what you know. And then they're like, he doesn't need him for his platform. So he's like, hey, fuck you.
But I am stoked for Andrew Callahan because he is becoming like the go-to interview of like um just of like what's something that's like big happening right now, you know? It's kind of like he's like the Oprah of like the internet um or of this like era of like famous people. So it's like Shia LaBeouf gets arrested at like Mardi Gras. Who's he sitting down with? Andrew Callahan. Afro Man,
Or a
Andrew
better
Callahan.
example, he's like a early Geraldo Rivera. Boom.
Yes, maybe.
Because Geraldo became famous for doing like interviews and breaking into that sanatorium where they were like abusing people and like all sorts of crazy shit. Like people get it twisted on Geraldo. He's like
Well, I
goofy
get
as
that.
fuck
Yeah,
now, but when he
yeah.
was an up and coming dude, he was a very controversial, like exposing stuff reporter, which is what really gave him his claim to fame. And then we had a talk show and all that goofy. He became a schmuck
But I'm just
later.
saying, like Channel Five's got the clout now to where they can lock down these big interviews and
Well,
people will
big
do it.
interviews, going to protests, being involved in things in real time. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. He's like your
Shout
beat
out.
like your beat guy right now.
Would you like to go with therapy questions?
Yeah.
Okay. I updated these. I don't. You probably didn't see the first ones, anyways. I'd sent them out. Got some critiques, and so I changed it. Okay. Therapy question number uno. Would you rather be a walking red flag or a boring green one?
Probably a walking red flag, because at least I'd be exciting. Boring green flag. I don't want to be boring.
That's what I'm
Everything's
saying.
just
Exactly.
boring. That just
Yeah.
sounds lame.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't
Well, it's
imagine being boring.
like, do you want to just be like, oh, that's Jerry. Jerry's lame. He eats like tuna fish out of the can every day for lunch, and
Well, that's a red flag, dude.
has
That's
nine.
a red
That's the
flag,
wrong.
dude.
Yeah, that's true. Could
So you
be.
gotta, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I guess a different kind of boring, not scary boring. You can be too boring.
Supposedly, like the two new kids, their cousins on Vanderpump Rules, they used to eat cat food, but then they were saying it was actually tuna, out of the can. But it just felt like cat food when they're up and coming. They're OnlyFans model. Speaking of, fun fact. But I mean, to me, like I like the tuna, like packets, that you have, like where
The
you,
star kiss.
yeah. I like that, but I do understand that it's like kind of gross and smelly, and to the point where it's like
Not my
it's kind
thing.
of not worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom and my sisters would eat that shit, and sometimes they'd make sandwiches with it, and I was like, "This is bunk, bro. I do not want this." Like, oh no, you just mix it with mayonnaise. It's better. I'm like, I'm so adopted. Like, oh my god, this is terrible. Can't even
Therapy
put
question.
anything. I was putting like Lowry's seasoning salt on that bitch, trying to like hot sauce, trying to make it just
Yeah. Well,
a little bit better.
yeah.
But
That's
you
what I'm
just
saying.
can't.
You can
You
do
just
it.
can't.
I know.
But you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Right.
You
Let
can.
somebody else. Let somebody else prepare the
You can
tuna.
walk to work on the highway. That doesn't mean you should fucking do it.
That's right.
Shit sounds dangerous as hell. Hell, if I gotta open the can and there's a chance I could cut myself on it, I'm out. Like that's not
Well,
not
I don't know about that. I mean, I know you're risk adverse, the brothers and stuff, but like, um,
I don't know, man.
never mind. Uh,
It's probably gonna be racist. No,
it was actually.
mm-hmm. I'm not
I was
shocked.
gonna say,
No, don't even say
have
it.
you heard this Monica thing?
Monica thing.
Mhm.
No, what is this?
It's like this British dude thought like he was hanging out with like a bunch of black people like in America, and he thought they were saying Monica the whole time instead of
Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
That's
and somebody was telling me on the podcast that I could use Monica's as
the
as
fill
a
in.
yeah, and I was like, I already say brothers.
No, you can't use Monica's. That's ridiculous.
Therapy question number two. If your delusions disappeared overnight, are you leveling up or crashing out?
My delusions disappeared overnight. Probably leveling up. I don't think I'm crashing out.
I think I'm leveling up too.
Most of my delusions are things that would keep me from getting to places, doing the things that I'd want to do. So
Exactly.
it's normally things that are holding me back.
Right.
I don't think I have too many delusions that are like propping me up on a day
I
to
mean,
day.
I've got delusions of grandeur for sure, but
Oh, definitely, everyone does to a certain
yeah,
extent about
but
themselves. But
I think mostly my delusions are keeping me back. It's like if
yeah,
you just knew how easy it was to level up, you would just take that next step.
well, are some of my delusions of grandeur actually being held back? My delusions of failure.
Mm.
Is that why they're just delusions of grandeur? Is because
Hmm.
I don't can't get over the hump to attack
That's
those
right.
things,
You don't
right?
just straight Taylor Swift it.
Yeah, like is there could be some correlation between the two, or if you lost one, then could you succeed in the other? But yeah, I don't think I'm like necessarily crashing out.
Yeah, me
You
neither.
know, I mean, that's not like I'm like think I'm some famous like hip hop rap star crazy dude, and I'm
Why are
going
you
to.
looking at me like that?
No, I'm just saying, and I'm like totally. You're not like you're actually doing stuff. You create your own stuff. You're not off the deep end with it. I'm saying like I live my day to day. I don't have a job. I'm on like food stamps, and I'm like trying to pretend to sell crack on the street. And it's just like that's like, or you ever watch Trailer Park Boys? Like J Rock.
Clips. I never actually watched the
Like,
show,
well,
but
so
I've seen
J
clips.
Rock is a white guy named Jamie from the
Right.
Trailer Park who genuinely thinks he's black and he's a rapper. So if you were to be like that, and there's a point where he realizes he's not black, and it's like his whole world collapses until he remembers that he's actually black.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't. It would have to be something like, oh, I'm some famous dentist, and then it blows up in your face that you're like one of those guys practicing dentistry without a license, and you're terrible, and you're in federal prison. Like, there's some like if your whole life is based off of lies. I mean, I guess yeah, your delusions crash
Yeah,
out.
but for us, we ain't
Yeah, we
crashing.
just be
We're just
all the
leveling up.
way up,
We always leveling up, anyways.
all the way up. Flow rider.
Shout out.
Oh, we shouting out Flow Rider. Okay. Friend of the
Uh,
pod didn't even know.
that's right. I mean, a lot of Floridians,
True.
White Boots, Meatball Ron, friend of the pod. George Santos is probably from Florida. We just don't know that yet.
Yeah. Well, that's how he
He just
came
seems like
in.
it. He just seems like he is.
That's how he came into the country
From
when he was
Cuba.
running. Yeah, when he was running away from Brazil to
Right.
Cuba. Then because he was
Yeah.
under investigation for fraud.
Plus, that's where how the cocaine travel goes.
As what was his drag name? Mercedes or something like
I
that.
forget. I forget.
Something or Crystal or something good.
Crystals. No, it was better than that. Therapy question number 3. Would you rather fight 10 versions of your 10-year-old self or one version of you at your absolute peak?
10 versions of my 10-year-old self. I was a little fucking twig till I was like 13, 14. So I'd just be like, I'd take me out.
I don't know. I was fucking shit up when I was 10. Um,
I was strong, but I was a little twig and I was still pretty small. So, I mean, that's where.
but like me fighting my peak version, I'm on GLP-3s. This is my peak version right now. Like I'm just
Man,
fighting myself. No, I don't know if this is.
like peak football, coming out of football.
Yeah, I
When
don't
I
know.
was like weighing like 197, I was like pretty fucking mean and I was really angry. I probably wouldn't want to fight that version of myself. I probably wouldn't because I chilled the fuck out a lot. But I was definitely
You don't think that you could beat yourself up when you're like 18?
maybe I might be able to 18,
I just feel
19
like
though.
I feel like the old man strength comes in at this point.
Yeah, but man, you gotta remember, like I was football, wrestling,
No,
track.
I
I
know.
mean, I was like lifting. I was running
I
like
remember when I was 19 and my freshman year of college,
I
I
think
gained like a pound for the first time. I'm like, what the fuck? And I realized because I was playing fucking sports every day in high school.
yeah, I think
But
that well
no,
because
I
I
get
play
it.
and I finished football all the way through. So I mean, at one point I was squatting like 485 sometimes. Like I was a fucking strong as shit. Where I would have like not, I would have been, yeah, I would have fucked some shit up. I mean, I did fuck some shit up. I was just pretty chilled out, but definitely had a way quicker temper too. So I mean,
So
maybe I
10,
might be
10 year
able.
olds? Well, okay, how about this? I don't fight kids.
Because at 10, I was still, I don't know, I was a little twig, bro. I was wearing like
Just as out here fighting 10-year-olds, yeah.
I was out there weighing like at 10. Because how old are we when we were 10? I was probably weighing like.
How old were we when we were
I
10?
mean, so what grade were
How
we
old
in?
were we when we were 10? I'm clipping that.
I'm trying to think what grade were we in when we were 10?
Fourth grade.
Oh yeah, dude, I beat the shit out of me in fourth grade. I was a little punk
10 of you
ass.
though? Dude, when I was
Yep.
10, I got drafted to the 13, 14-year-old baseball team. When I was 10, I just started playing football. 10 of me?
Although I was extremely ADHD'd and like riddling the fuck out. So that does you throw that in. I was definitely unstable, quick. So 10 of me would swarm. I could see that. A
That'd be
10
tough. That'd be tough.
ADHD fourth grade Joseph. I guess when you were getting drafted to the MLB in fourth grade or whatever mythological bullshit you're making up,
That's true. It's true.
I got my first after school detentions, and Drobekistan shout out. He was in my fourth grade class, Miss Kazaza's class. Hottie redhead, bro. Miss Kazaza was,
Well,
but
I miss
she
Miss Kazaza
held
because
me
I didn't
after
come into
school. I
Texas
got
until fifth grade.
held me after school 3 times that school year for not doing my shit.
Oh, did you see this? It was brought to my attention. There's this thing where this kid hooked up with two of his teachers.
Oh my god, stop! quit talking. I heard about that, but stop talking
You
about that
heard
shit.
you.
Yes, you're gonna get us banned on something. Like, shut up. Our viewers in the last episode plummeted, and I guarantee you it's because the algorithm gods are like, huh, what are you talking about here? Goof. But yeah, no, I see that shit. It's a problem.
It was brought to my attention because of last episode.
Um, because you're interested in this, did you see this?
No. Like somebody who listened to it.
Oh, okay. I did see that. It's the craziest shit ever.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like everybody's so desperate for attention and affirmation that they'll get it from anybody, including like multiple grown women getting it from the same teenage kid. It's crazy.
Shout out that kid.
I'm not booming that.
Legend.
No.
Therapy question number 4. Final therapy question. Would you rather fart loudly on a first date or call them the wrong name mid-kiss?
Fart loudly. That could be funny. That could be funny.
No, dude. Call them the wrong name mid-kiss. That means that you're kissing first date already.
But then you're calling them the wrong name.
I mean, this one time when I was a freshman in college.
Yeah, you have no response to that. That's just like
I'm gonna say
the one and only kiss you're getting.
I was playing beer pong over at the fraternity house, and I had a girl on my team, who I just met, and we were crushing it. And then like she's impressed by my beer pong skills. We go to like a room. We start making out, and then she's like on top of me on the bed, and then she goes, "One sec." She goes, "What's my name?" No clue what her name is. No clue. And I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, I guess I have to guess because saying I don't know, I'm out. So I guess wrong, of course, because there's a million names. And she got up and left. Thank you.
Did you ever figure out the name?
New. but and I never got better at names anyways. Like, I'm so bad. I'll forget your name as I'm like asking you what your name is.
Yeah, it's like so my point proven. You'd be better off farting, dog.
No, I'm saying like this is gonna happen to me anyways. Like, I mean, farting though is insane. Maybe on the GLP-3 stuff.
Yeah, or you'll burp. Who knows, dude?
They're not like that big burps. Just to let you know that you took the GLP.
No, man, I'd rather fart than say the wrong name. Could be funny later. Depends on your humility, how you could play it off.
It's the first date though, so
there's so much pressure. So there's so much pressure that maybe that eases the pressure. First date and you're kissing.
Your anus,
First date, you're making out and you call her the wrong name, and you think you're gonna come back from that.
And I've already not come back from that.
You could fart early and then save it and still make out later. And I know the girl's fucking name. At least I know your name, dude. Like that's what I'm saying. This is why you're a bad fuck boy. This is exactly why you're a bad fuck boy.
Because I'm not farting in front of him.
You're just like, oh yeah, give me that tongue, babe, and you don't even realize that you could. That's it. That's the only time you can get. Walk out of the room, and you're gonna lose a good beer pong partner. But you could have just farted and remembered her name and be like, hey, tournament next week. I'll see you there, Cindy, because I know your fucking name. Sorry, I farted. Oh, man.
No, she's a Stacy. She was a Stacy, and I was an ascending Chad.
You're gesturing, bro.
I was gesturing
hard. Jester maxing hard, and I can't.
And, like, you're going to go play beer pong with a girl and not stream it? That's a gesture move.
Because, yeah, you can come back from a fart.
Can you?
Yes, you can.
I wouldn't know because I never do.
The odd, if it was like looked at the analytics, ask AI. Is it worse to fart? AI. Yeah, let's see what AI says. Let's pull it up. Let's go. What's worse, farting on a first date?
AI's never kissed anybody or farted.
I'm gonna ask it right now, bro. If you're not. What's worse?
Chat, what's worse? This is gesturing.
What's worse, farting on a first date? Farting on a first date or calling a woman the wrong name mid-kiss?
On the first date. Because if it's like your wife, like, and then you're saying the wrong name, that's way worse than a first date, is what I'm trying to say.
On a first date. The first thing that popped up is, well, both are major faux pas. Major dating faux pas. Calling your date the wrong name mid-kiss is generally considered far worse because it directly damages the emotional connection and personal respect essential to a first date.
It's generally
The
worse.
wrong name.
What, you polled people
A
already,
potential of this is what his brains give me bullet
I know, but
points.
I'm just
Using
saying.
the wrong name during an intimate moment is often viewed as mental infidelity or a sign that the date isn't fully present. Impact on the date. Bullet point. It can trigger deep insecurities or belief that you're still stuck on an ex or actively seeing someone else.
Well, see, this is my other thing. It depends what name.
Difficulty of recovery. Unlike the bodily function, a name slip during a kiss requires a sincere emotional apology and often leaves a lasting bad taste that can be hard to move past so early on. Social context. Many see it as a lack of basic respect or focus, whereas others might dismiss it as a fluster or a brain fart. So is it fart or brain fart? Icebreaker. For many, the first fart is seen as a milestone and signals the chill zone of a relationship.
Oh my God.
Handling the moment. Etiquette suggests a simple excuse me or a humorous acknowledgement can diffuse the tension. The risk, while some might find it offensive or a sign of poor manners on a first date, it rarely implies the same level of emotional disregard as forgetting who you are kissing. 100%. In short, a fart is a mistake of the body, while the wrong name is a mistake of the heart. Parentheses, or at least the head. Bam, bam, bam. Told you, dude.
Was that Anthropic? Was it OpenAI?
It's all fart. All fart.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
Dude, AI didn't like it. They just cut just his fucking video.
I'm back.
Oh my God. You want to go to the articles?
Yeah, let's toot our way over there. This is first one's from the AP. Can't believe you say you call a bitch the wrong name, dude. You a terrible.
I wouldn't call her a bitch.
Terrible ass fuck
I wouldn't
boy,
call her
dude.
a bitch.
You
That's
terrible ass fuck boy.
Calling her a bitch.
You fucked up, fuck boy. No, yeah, look at me like you fucked up, fuck boy. And now you about to get fucked.
Dude, I'm not a fuckboy. I'm a lover boy.
Newly created polymarket accounts bet big on U.S.-Iran ceasefire in hours before Trump's announcement. So this shit's crazy. There's a guy who placed a bet like 99 to 1 odds that Trump would say, what was it? Praise be Allah on Easter or like within Easter. And then like
praise be to Allah.
And then he truthed out praise be Allah. Some dude won like a shit ton of money. So all these people keep betting on this, like, what is it? Polymarket, Kalshi. Yeah, like they're just placing bets on shit that he's going to do or if the market's going to go up or down. And then like they're obviously coordinating this.
Yeah. It's insane.
Like somebody close to him is like releasing this information and they're just placing side bets. So a group of new accounts on the prediction market Polymarket.
Also, by the way, fun fact, Donald Trump Jr. is on the board of Polymarket.
Of course he is. Yeah. I remember we mentioned that last episode. Made highly specific, well-timed bets on whether the U.S.-Iran would reach a ceasefire on April 7th, resulting in hundreds of thousands of dollars in profits for those new customers. These bets were made even though in the hours before 2-week ceasefire was announced on Tuesday. President Donald Trump's rhetoric had escalated sharply, and there were few signals of a ceasefire deal was imminent. Early in the day, Trump had issued a warning on social media that a whole civilization will die tonight. That is the craziest shit ever. if Iran did not meet his demand to open the Strait of Hormuz by his time at 8 p.m. It's funny too because he had like a deadline. He was like, oh, if they don't do this, and
Well, this is what I'm saying. So this one's to me is different. Like you and I could have placed these bets because like it was like, do you think Trump's actually going to commit all these war crimes? And he gave a deadline set date. So it's like that's just like a that to me that's like you could make a normal bet that he's gonna chicken out. That's the taco trade. Trump always chickens out. Taco Tuesday on this motherfucker. But but on the other stuff like extracting Maduro and some dude got like 450 grand or like off of that. Like the tariff shit, like there's futures on oil like in the actual stock market, like there's insider trading on that. So there's definitely insider trading on this. But to me it's like on this. He's like at 8 o'clock Eastern on Tuesday, I'm going to bomb you, and if we don't make a deal. And like to me, it's like okay, well, I don't think he's going to do that, so let's place a bet.
yeah, analysis of the publicly available blockchain data from Polymarket using the crypto analytics platform Dune shows that at least 50 accounts or wallets placed substantial yes bets Tuesday before Trump announced a ceasefire on True Social around 6:30. These are the first bets made by these particular wallets. One of the wallets created around 10 a.m. Eastern placed roughly 72,000 in bets at an average price of 8.8 cents. The buy-in for each betting ranges from $0 to $1 each, reflecting a 0 to 100% chance of what users think can happen. This Polymarket user cashed out with a profit of $200,000. Another, which joined the platform April 6th and traded on this exact event, shows a win of 125,500. Another wallet equated 12 minutes before the post made 31,908 yes bets and earned a profit of 48,500. No, man, there's all I mean there's bets being placed on the stock market. Yeah, like where there's a pattern now where the stock market jumps every Monday, every Thursday at open based off of statements that were made while it was closed. There's all this goofy stuff where there's obviously scheming. I think that things are tighter and they found a way that they can in an unregulated way reap
Well,
these
they did. They
benefits.
like they dismantled like the white collar crime shit like at the Justice Department, and they like moved it over to like shooting like American citizens in Minnesota, and so like but the thing is, the statute of limitations is not going to be up for these motherfuckers like in a year when the Democrats take over Congress, and like so a lot of people are going to get like go to jail for insider trading, like.
Well, and there's all the stuff is on the blockchain, which
Well,
means that
that should sorry, that shit is like different. So like on the poly market Kalshi, there isn't really rules regulating it yet. So like I don't know if anybody's going to jail for that. But I'm talking about like the future bets like on the fucking oil prices like
well,
uh
yeah, but so what but what I am saying is that if people are doing this, they'll be able to identify who the owner of these wallets are if they move the
yeah.
funds. So if they move the funds 5 years from now, and it's like, oh, Lindsey Graham is the person who made $750,000 off of all this bullshit Kalshi bets. That's obvious insider trading. Like they'll be able to know who it was.
Right. I don't think
So
it's Lindsey Graham. He's too busy like,
I'm just using that as an example,
right. It's like probably
obviously.
like Stephen Miller.
Yeah, like Stephen Miller's doing some goofy shit, or like their wives are doing, or it's a Supreme Court justice or something. Like it's Alito's wife. Who fucking knows? Like, could be anybody.
Yeah.
So, some of the users took handsome profits. Others must wait for the payouts because the poly market has labeled the April 7th U.S.-Iran ceasefire contract as disputed, given that Iran is still placing restrictions on strips passing through the strait and missile attacks in the region continued. Public blockchain data cannot identify who controls the wallets. Polymarket uses proxy smart contract wallets, meaning a single user can create multiple accounts. Only Polymarket has the internal data needed to determine whether these were new users or existing users opening additional accounts. They did not respond for comment. Blake Moore of Utah introduced legislation to regulate prediction markets, released a statement Wednesday saying it's highly unlikely that these are good faith trades. It is more likely that these are insiders with access to information ahead of the public. Without some kind of restrictions, there is nothing stopping from the government or the military officials from profiting from their positions. Exactly. There's nothing that stops them from doing it. So, I mean, it's just unethical and immoral, but it's not against the law.
Correct.
So that's
And then now Polymarket's also bringing in Palantir, the fucking AI company, to uh, to use all the data to try to prevent like sports athletes and politicians from betting on insider trading. But but it needs to be like regulated by the actual government, not like by Polymarket itself.
yeah,
And then fucking Palantir. Don't even get me
yeah.
started.
They're gonna they give a shit. Like, yeah, we'll do the right thing.
Right.
Put the chip. Just put the chip in your butt. Just put the chip in your butt. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Peter Thiel.
Fucking Peter Thiel, man.
Have you seen the Antichrist?
We're looking at it.
I'm looking for him. They're like, bro, it's you. Second article up. It's loading. Oh. Second article. Measles outbreak spreads in Utah, hitting people without the vaccine. No shit. Just throwing that out there. No shit. Utah measles outbreak started in a remote area. Shocking. But is now spreading across the state. Shocking. As the most recent update from the Utah Department of Health and Human Services, there have now been 583 confirmed cases since last summer. Only Texas and South Carolina have had more. Shout out Texas. You wouldn't know it, but by the buzz of activity on campus, but the University of Utah is currently dealing with a measles exposure of its own. Someone with a confirmed case of the disease was on campus for at least 4 days at the end of March. The university told students to stay home for 21 days if they feel sick or are not vaccinated due to the highly contagious nature of measles. For freshman Haley Perkins, who was vaccinated as a child, the outbreak isn't something she's really thinking about. I was like, I don't really know what you I don't really know what you change. I still have to go to class, so it's just like it is what it is. Utah's outbreak took off in the southwest corner of the state last summer in small communities near the Arizona border. People there are known to be affiliated with the fundamentalist religious sect, and they have low vaccination rates. Almost half of Utah's measles cases have come from that region. This is like the Colorado City area. No, I'm sorry, not. Yeah, no. Well, there's Colorado City, Arizona. That's the FLDS. So there's all sorts of polygamists. That's Warren Jeffs. I actually was recently watching a new documentary on Netflix that's really good. It's like a continuation kind of one I've already watched. But yeah, very religious. Don't believe in it's like homeschool, if that is school, bride wives, all that goofy stuff goes down in that portion of Utah. So not
Bride wives, sister wives.
or sorry, like child brides. Apologies. Yeah, sister wives and child brides. So not shocking that they're not vaccinated. That's not bewildering. And it's quickly spreading. It's now hitting people from all areas of the state at all different with all different practices from all different kinds of communities. It's not limited to any specific group anymore. So now it's spread out. So everybody's not vaccinated in Utah. 600 measles was basically gone. You got the measles vaccine when you were a kid, and then nobody got measles. You get the chicken pox. Yeah, everybody got chicken pox or something. You would get it. Oh, little Jimmy's got chicken pox. You guys stay at Jimmy's house, and everybody gets it at the same time, and you're past it. But then your parents infect you with shingles. Thanks, mom and dad. Because it's working out great for the boomers, shingles. But this is crazy. Not getting your kid vaccinated for measles is crazy. It's super contagious.
Yeah.
Is there a big? I feel like there's a big non-vax community in California, though.
I think there was, but it feels like it's gone.
Where's like more of the hippy dippy people in California? Is it more Northern California?
I guess, but like I said, like I think everybody kind of like it was like before RFK and shit. There was like it was like Jenny McCarthy, like the anti-vax shit. But like I'm telling you, like I don't feel like it's. like it seems like it's happening in Texas. It's like way more than it would be in
Well, in
California.
Texas, there's a religious exemption that you can fill out to where your kid can go to public school and you don't have to be vaccinated. And it's like, oh, it's my religious belief. And parents just fill that out so they don't have to vaccinate their kids. Or they'll space them out. They don't want to give them too many at once. But I mean, measles, like, come on. Like, polio, like,
Right.
these have like saved tens of thousands, if not millions of lives. So if you have an issue with like a mRNA vaccine because they come up with it too quick, and it's like, and like, oh, it's gonna mutate my okay, but like the measles vaccine has existed longer than you've been alive. And it's one of the reasons why you and like maybe 15 of your friends growing up didn't die because you all had the measles vaccine. Because if you were growing up back in the day, maybe 15 people you might know die from measles. Maybe, right?
Yeah.
Organ, like, I mean, that sounds like a big number, but it's at least more than you would know 15 people that would maybe get polio. There'd be 15 people in your greater community that get infected with polio if you were a kid back in the day. When you hear like our grandparents and people talk about that, like it's so infuriating, the denial of science. Like one of the greatest things that mankind has ever created is vaccines. That is one of the greatest scientific breakthroughs of all time is vaccines. And yet we like people are, and we're so privileged, we're so arrogant because we've had them for so long that now it's come full circle and we like doubt them. It's crazy. Like they've worked so well. We believe that we don't need them anymore.
I mean, that's just like the world order, like that we created after World War II that Trump's destroying. We haven't had like a crazy world war like that because we set this up and people, and it's like every 80 years in the United States at least, it's like people like we have like a fucking calamity because people have forgot about like the last one, whether it was like the Revolutionary War, 80 years later, Civil War. 80 years after that, it's Great Depression. 80 years after that, it's right now. And so it's like they forgot what it's like to have fucking polio. They forgot what it's like to like have to go like fight Nazis. They forgot what it's like to like live in a Great Depression and and not be able to like have free trade and you know
I forgot
and
that Grapes of Wrath wasn't just a boring ass book. It really happened.
right.
I was like, Great Depression. Yeah, this book is depressing as fuck.
Yeah.
Grapes of Wrath. Oh my god. I didn't eat grapes for like 10 years after that just because I was like, ugh, Dust Bowl. But yeah, so it's blowing up in Utah, coming to a Mormon temple near you. Measles. Back in February, there were exposures at a high school wrestling tournament in Utah Valley University near Provo, at the Highland High School in Salt Lake City. That same month, Salt Lake Council announced that the disease was actively spreading in the county. That's just crazy. Yeah, it's spreading. According to the Utah Department of Health and Services, 83% of confirmed cases are among the unvaccinated people, and children are outpacing adults by a near 2-to-1 margin. Because those parents that don't vaccinate their kids are probably fucking vaccinated. I do find that very funny too, whenever like these parents are anti-vax for their kids, but they're fully vaccinated. Why does this thing keep cutting out? It's kind of nice though.
Oh, that's what I tell my mom. Like she's all like anti-COVID vax. I'm like, how many vaccines did you fucking give me?
Yeah,
Did you
whatever.
did you know when they were all made? Did you were they all made 100 years ago? Like they just told you to fucking vaccinate me and you didn't question it. Why are you questioning this one?
Yeah, some fucking dude shot you up with like mercury back in the day to like keep you from getting polio, bitch. Like, what are you talking about? You got a scar on your arm the size of a goddamn quarter because that's how big your vaccines used to be. Maybe she's not that old, but that's a whole generation of people that have those vaccine
Yeah.
scars, like because that saved people's lives. George Carlin, I've said it before, but he has a great bit on vaccines where he's like, dude, I knew kids that got polio. He's like, so people are anti-vax. I'm like, fuck you. Like, we used to swim in the Hudson River, and
What's cool? Yeah.
and like he's like, that's why we didn't get sick, because we would swim in the Hudson River and it was disgusting. Like, but I
But
know people that got polio.
what's cool, I guess is the wrong word, but like with the COVID vaccine, just because you got vaccinated doesn't mean you didn't get it. You know, it might just help you like stay out of the hospital. But with the measles one, it feels like the people that aren't getting vaccinated are the only ones who are getting measles. So it's kind of like you're fucking yourselves. It's not like people who got vaccinated for measles are getting measles because somebody didn't get vaccinated.
True, but I mean, I'm sure
So
that.
I mean that's like kind of like some self correction right
But
there.
I do feel like there's probably some like vulnerable age groups, be it the elderly, be it
Maybe.
the extremely young, that could still catch it even if they were vaccinated for it. So I think there's probably like a window where
Maybe.
it's like you're more susceptible to it. Because 83%, that's a really high rate, but there is, that 17 that is vaccinated that's getting it. So I wonder what the breakdown of that looks like. But the fact that it's kids 2 to 1 lets you know that it's a bunch of parents just not vaccinating their fucking kids. And now their kids are getting measles, which the doctor was like, "Are you sure you don't want to vaccinate your kid for measles?" Yeah, don't give them nothing.
Yeah, and then like what happens like when you're a kid and you get measles is like it like swells something like an organ in your body, maybe your brain, and then like that's like what like fucks you up, like and so the getting the measles vaccine like prevents the swelling, like you like so that's why kids are getting fucked up because it's like their organs are brand new and they're just
Yeah,
like
like the like some of these old school things like measles, smallpox. I mean, I guess you could still get it. Now I'm just on Oregon Trail shit, like scarlet fever. Like some of these things are like you go deaf because your temperature gets so hot
yeah.
it burns away all of your hearing receptors and hairs, throws off your equilibrium. It can make you deaf. There's certain things they're brutal. These are like.
And what would you do to get rid of the swelling? You would take Tylenol, but then now you have autism.
but it's but for reals though, like
Allegedly.
some of these old school things are fucking brutal. They're like brutal ways to get sick, brutal ways to die, and they're very like simple. And we've created all of these systems, processes, vaccines, medicines that stop you from having these things. Like as society, we've outgrown and outpaced a lot of these. But when you don't get vaccinated for measles, if you get measles, that shit sucks. Period. Like
Yeah.
that shit blows. If you get measles, it sucks. If you got smallpox, that would suck. There's nothing cool about it, and it's 100% your fault. It is pretty much 100% preventable and avoidable. So it's a stupid people, and they're doing it to their kids because they're not doing it to them because their parents didn't do it to them. Measles is more dangerous for children under 5, as well as people with weakened immune systems. Severe complications could lead to fever, pneumonia, and brain swelling. Rare cases can even lead to death. Three deaths were recorded in 2025. It was declared eliminated in 2000s, but there's been a surge of cases. I wonder why. We do still see that people have little trust in local public health, he said, and we are leveraging that as a to reach out to people and educate them. Yeah, like you gotta fucking. I mean, I know it's like Darwinism, so like, but
Look like it.
it's really frustrating. All right, cherry picking. This is by the BBC. Ketamine Queen sentenced to 15 years in Matthew Perry's overdose death. I mean, it's sad. Matthew Perry, super talented. He was in the Fallout New Vegas game. Um, Great, funny dude. But the public production of the trial of this drug dealer, like this shit happens all the time. Like people buy drugs, they OD, and we don't see any. We see so there's not nearly this much attention, even with other famous people. It's just interesting. A Los Angeles.
Where her practice was is in Calabasas off of Las Virgenes, and they interviewed the Quant, my best friend from first grade, the day that this happened. They knocked on his door because he lives right across the street, and they're like, "Have you ever been there?" He had been there like once. He's like, "Oh yeah, very professional." Like, She was like getting their back. I was like, okay.
So yeah, great lady. A
Yeah.
Los Angeles woman dubbed the Ketamine Queen has been sentenced to 15 years in prison for selling drugs that led to the death of Friends actor Matthew Perry. Joshvin Sangha, 42, pled guilty last September to 5 charges, including one of distributing ketamine resulting in death or bodily injury. Prosecutors described the American British dual national's North Hollywood home as a drug selling emporium, selling a range of drugs to wealthy and well connected clients. Perry, who had struggled with addiction for years, was found dead in a hot tub in Los Angeles, in his home in Los Angeles in October of 2023. The investigators determined his death was caused by the acute effects of ketamine. It is a dissociative anesthetic that has some hallucinogenic effects and is supposed to be administered only by a physician. She sobbed as relatives of Perry addressed the court before the judge announced her sentence. The judge said she must answer for her crimes, noting that she had shown no remorse in the years since her arrest. Given the opportunity to address the court, she admitted she'd made poor decisions and had shattered people's lives, and that she was deeply ashamed and sorry for what she had done. She caused irreversible damage, Debbie Perry said in a victim's impact statement. You caused this. You you has the talent. You who has the talent for business enough to make money chose the one way that hurts people. Please give this heartless woman the maximum prison sentence so she won't be able to hurt other families like ours. Federal authorities found dozens of ketamine vials during the raid of her Los Angeles home and accused her of supplying the injectable drug from her stash house in North Hollywood. She also had thousands of pills of methamphetamine, cocaine, and Xanax were also found. Thoughts on this?
I mean, shout out.
It's sad. I mean, obviously, but
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, how many people OD and they don't make this big of a production out of the person's arrest?
My manager of a restaurant I used to work at OD'd on some heroin like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, and they ended up like arresting like an entire fucking like ring of like drug dealers
Really?
based on it. Yeah, because he was like kind of like homies with the cops. He would like come in like late night and like and yeah, so it was like he was. So when that happened, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna find out who the fuck sold him this shit," and then it just ended up like a whole bust of like 18 people or 19
So
people.
yeah, if you're selling like crazy stepped on stuff that's like doo doo and people are ODing or like laced with fentanyl and stuff, like she was selling him ketamine, writing scripts for it, and he was in his hot tub doing ketamine. Bad idea.
Yeah,
You might drown. Like I don't. It's just a thought. It's like, hey, hold on, I'm gonna plug in my boom box and lean it on the bathtub right before I get in. Like that's not the best idea. So, I mean, it's sad, but one thing, and I get it in this situation, it's like him choosing to do it has been kind of like removed from the equation. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. But I
And
mean,
I
it's a
guess it's
celeb.
because we grew up and we've known a lot of people who chose to continue to do it. So am I like sad that we've lost a lot of people? Do I care about them? 100%. Is there also a part of me that's kind of like, but you chose to do that, where it's like over time after like the second or the third, and then you're just kind of like, hey man, these people are kind of choosing to do this shit too. So while I could like hunt down the guy that sold Sandlin, the methadone that he OD'd on when he was in school. Like, sure, I could go find that dude, but it's like also like he totally chose to go out of his way to go get it and do it and made those decisions himself too. So there's like a whole, and in this, whatever, there's such a production about that. It's like it's sad, but we're also talking about a guy who had serious issues. I mean, ketamine might be the lightest drug that dude had been doing for a long time. I mean, he was addicted to barbiturates and pills for like a long time. I mean, if you're doing ketamine, it's coming from a doctor. I mean, there's a lot of people that, let that give the government gives money to build spaceships that do ketamine all the time too. So
Allegedly.
no, he totally does. It's not
No, I know.
legit.
I know. I know.
So it's sad, but like I said, I don't like that the personal decision aspect of it is like removed. So whenever you catch these guys, especially her, given these
I mean, dude,
circumstances,
but think about how much drugs she had in her apartment whenever they got there. Like 15 years is light. You have cocaine, meth.
she faced 65 years. She's not
Yeah,
going to serve all 15. I mean,
yeah,
it's a
exactly. She'll get out in like
non-violent.
7 years. It's fine.
Yeah, it's non-violent drug offense, but
Yeah, you committed manslaughter. You had a bunch of illicit drugs at your house. Like it's fine.
the coke and the methamphetamine and shit makes it a little bit worse.
Yeah.
That's not doctor prescribed.
No.
That's from Dr. Feelgood. He has a different prescription. Last article, because you titled this episode what? I titled it the bimbofication
I, di-
of measles.
I didn't title it. I don't think.
Christy Gnome's cross dressing husband Byron allegedly bankrolled model's lavish lifestyle, boob job, and bimbo bride quest. So recently, it has come out that Christy Gnome's husband, former Secretary of Homeland Security, fuck buddy of Corey Lewandowski, dog murderer from the Dakotas, the baddest thing from the Badlands. Her husband Byron it's come out that he is into bimbofication. So this is one of the funniest things. We saw Cash Patel's Gmail get hacked. People found out his like Pornhub account name and shit like that. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if that's all true, but pretty funny. But they got like videos and photos and all this stuff off of his phone and out of his Gmail account because his personal account got hacked. Well, it looks like Christy Gnome's husband's shit got hacked because all of these pictures of him dressed up with big like Triple H boobs, dressed up like a girl, surfaced, and he was spending.
You know who did it, right? It's Corey Lewandowski, obviously.
You think it was?
Yes, clearly. They're like under investigation for like grifting and like fucking like on some like private plane that she was like, like
She had the bedroom put in.
yeah, Lewandowski. It smells like him, dude. He's like, oh, let me get this shit out on your husband.
And then we can be together.
Yeah, and distract.
Shields of America. Chrissy Nome husband, he bankrolled a Barbie doll fetish lavish lifestyle and paid for an even bigger boob job in her quest to make her his bimbo bride. OnlyFans model Nikki Rakongo, 47 Blom show. She said that. So basically, I mean, this lady's now saying that he like paid for her big boobs, sent a bunch of money, but he was outed. Who outed him? I think it was an illegal immigrant?
I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure it was an illegal immigrant that like there was a series of models that he would pay people.
We're talking about an undocumented person.
Yeah, an undocumented,
no human is illegal.
An undocumented immigrant who was here is one of the people that was being paid. And what it would be is he would dress up like a chick. He would pay people, and this like hyperbolic, like the photos are really cringe. He's making all these duck faces. The boobs are bigger than like his whole head. It's weird, but he would pay people tips, and they would like talk shit to him. So he would have like cam people. He would be on video chat with them, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're such a
you're Christy Numb's husband.
Oh, you're such a dumb bitch." And he'd be like, "Oh, you think I am?" Like act like Anna Nicole Smith-esque. I guess it's like he's into this weird like I'm dressing up and I'm gonna act like Anna Nicole Smith and talk down to me. Talk to me like I'm a dumb dirty bimbo. It's really weird. But he's been doing this for a while and spending tens of thousands of dollars of it. And now it's all
Dude, I thought I was weird until I just look at these fucking people and then I'm like,
it blows up all over the internet. And they asked Trump about it, and Trump goes like, "I heard about that. It's too bad. Like that's sad." He's like, "Got nothing to do with me." Like that's wild. but what if this is why she was fucking Corey Lewandowski in the first place? Like, this is going on in your home. They obviously have some sort of agreement. You can't
and we also know that Corey Lewandowski is an all-time stick man.
You can't hide, like, if you were doing this, your wife would know that you were dressing up like a bimbo. You couldn't hide. These fake boobs are so big, you can't hide this outfit.
But she's too busy murdering American citizens in Minnesota. So what do you mean?
True. But if he's paying tips to somebody who the wife is trying to deport, that's also kind of funny, because originally the story was released, and like the tip and a lot of the information, and maybe it's not. That would make it
maybe
funny
it was just
if it was Corey Lewandowski and he's pretending.
Yeah, I think it was
pretending to be an undocumented immigrant, and he's like, I got some photos.
Corey got Stephen Miller on the phone. He's like, I need you to do the cash. Get on this.
Stevie, what it do? And he's like,
Stevie.
Hello, Corey.
Stevie.
I need you, dog. I need you.
Come on with the horchata. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, it's no más, man. It's all gone. The horchata is gone. A little bit left.
All right, y'all.
But no, so we'll see. But apparently, he what is it? He would subscribe to her OnlyFans as a name of Jason from Chicago. Like, dude, these are wild. He was paying her $1,500 a month, paid off her credit cards, lavish gifts. This dude's just like spending all sorts of money on this, and then he'd go out there in public with her. So imagine like being like, I know that guy. That's the guy who dresses up like Anna Nicole Smith.
That's the bimbo
that I talk shit to every other Tuesday, and he pays me $1,500. That's crazy, bro.
That's a sweet gig.
Yeah, I mean,
because we talk shit.
But what you'd have to go through to get to that point. Like, how long would you have to go until you came across a Byron gnome?
Probably quick, dude.
Yeah, you have to go through a lot,
no,
you know?
No, I don't think you would. I think there's a lot of Byron gnomes out there.
You think so? Well, I am looking to extend my deck and get a pergola, so, you know. I guess I could, you know, first time for everything, 2026, new year, new me. What else you got?
Meditate, bitches.
Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, forward, share, flicker, tumble, gram, tweet, yeet, skeet, whatever. We just appreciate you guys checking us out. And yeah, there's a lot of Byron gnomes out there. Go find you one. Get the bag. And I'll go fuck yourselves.
Shout out on the bimbo. World-class stick man.
Record.